win?
I thought we played very well through the first, and actually till we built the 2-0 lead. And then I thought we kind of showed our makeup of our group. We backed off. We changed our game, and we a lot of the things that we focused on, a lot of the prep that we did that gave us success in the early going, we got away from, and so we got to find a way to be consistent, to be able to stay focused, to gain mental maturity as a group, to grow, to have success. We're still building this thing for the future in a lot of ways, and I think we just started shortcutting it a bit tonight, and then it's right back to where we started. We're right back when we lose our focus. We're right back to where we started, and trying to figure out how to play hockey again. So.
Yeah, it seemed like at least through the first two periods, you guys were able to generate a lot of offensive chances. Were you satisfied with your chances tonight?
Once we took the 2-0 lead, and as soon as we took the 2-0 lead, a lot of guys, we had a lot of mistakes, and a lot of unforced, sloppy mistakes. And that's what I'm saying. We have a tendency to take our foot off the gas. It's 2-0, and it seems to me like we have guys that just, I want to be the guy to make it 3-0. Very similar to after the GLI. We played very good team structure at the GLI, and then we take our foot off the gas, and then we're inconsistent for the next 4 games, 5 games, whatever. So I think I still firmly believe the talent is in the room, the ability is in the room. Again, it's the is the competitive greatness. Can we develop that within our team? That competitive greatness, that ability to be your best when your best is needed, the ability to step up and be your best and not make those mistakes and shut it down and do what needs to be done in order to have the success you need to have. That's what we're trying to help with, and that's a long process. That's a long process with guys, if some guys ever get it, because you really gotta sacrifice and put the welfare of the group before yourself. And immaturity is all about independence. I want it to be about me. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing that I find nowadays is we have a great group of young men that are so emblematic of society. I just want guys that are throwbacks, that everything we do, we serve. We do it for others. We do it because we don't want to let anybody else down. So we got a long ways to go as a group. A lot of talent, a lot of ability, a lot of heart within our group. I think if we had been down by a goal in the third, we would have played pretty well. I think being up by a goal in the third, I think we have it's in our DNA a little bit to take our foot off the gas.
Yeah, just talk about the goals that your team scored tonight, just with Ray's and Seamus's.
Great individual effort by Ray. Got in, does what Ray does, keeps it very simple to the net as hard as he could. Got to an area where he was going to get sealed and got the shot off and scored a big goal for us. That's Ray. He's just a wonderful young man that gives you everything he has all the time. The other one was a deflection, a bad angle shot, non-critical, non-scoring chance shot that their guy deflected. I think it was actually going wide, and he kind of pulled it back in, and it went in the net. But in the first half, we had a lot of other good scoring quality chances in the first half of the game. Great opportunities. Smitty walked in. We had a lot of guys have a lot of good opportunities. I told the guys in the first period, 3 minutes in, fellas, eliminate the mistakes. It's going to be a 2-1 game. I told them it's going to be a 2-1 game. We can tell our team we're back to trying. Right now, it's a mental thing with our group. You just knew that it was going to be a 2-1 game. 2-1, 3-1 with an empty net. Very similar to the majority of our games in the first half.
Yeah, and you talked about how this team has just been in a funk lately. Just talk about, just in general, how big it was to get this win tonight.
It's huge. It's huge. As long as we take it and grow from it and continue to grow. You can't just hang on. We should be playing. I just think we should be playing a better. We're capable of playing a better, solid brand of hockey. Now, I think there's a lot of guys that played very well. I thought Alex Smith was really, really good tonight. I thought Blake Pietla was really, really good tonight. I thought we had some guys that were very good. Misiak was very good tonight. I thought Dadema played extremely well. I thought that Donahue and Sawyer played very well. Jerusik was very good tonight. I thought Ray was good tonight. I mean, there are guys, I can go through this. There were a lot of guys that every time they're on the ice impacted in a positive way. But it's the mental mistakes that we have to, that's where the funk starts. Trying to do things that you shouldn't be doing instead of realizing that just the competitiveness that's got to be first and foremost. Competitive skill has got to be first and foremost. And I think we have the skill part of it down, but we got to get the competitive part of it down. That has to be first and foremost, because you have to have the competitiveness. The skill will be there some nights. It won't be there some nights. Sometimes you just got to ugly out a game and not rely on any prettiness. You just got to grunt it out, and that's what we have to learn. You know what I mean? That's what we have to learn. Not to be pretty, but to compete. That's the biggest thing. Competitive greatness is, I think, that's the key phrase for me.